Hey, what's up, guys? Rich here. I've got a battle today against Zell, who actually recently, I don't even reached. That's the word. Reach is the word. Reached a milestone. He did a full 365 straight days, one full year of direct uploads, and as a special treat for this, I've got him with me. So I'll say hi.
Hi.
Okay, so funny backstory behind this battle, because I've been having major technology issues in the sense that my SD card adapters either broke or shit didn't go right. The only save file I had was a save file I had from like a year or so ago. So I kind of brought some extremely random crap. He decided to do the same thing. He brought freaking 3 stupid goats. So, you know what? We're just gonna get on into this fucking battle. So I decided to lead off with my Musharna because, I figured it's the best, potential lead that I can possibly do with. Plus, it's a dual screen. I can go ahead and get my dual screen set up. And so he leads with his Dawn Fan, gets up his rocks, and then, he's going to switch. I'm just going to go for a psychic. He goes into Kabalion. Zell, stop me from talking.
Okay. Kobalion sucks because he's not going to take the psychic very well, even though it's neutral, and it's going to do like half, even though you're defensive, and that's not very good because I can't do anything because you set up a reflect and didn't opt to go for the light screen, which I hoped you did, but you didn't. I don't know why you didn't go for light screen.
Because you led with a Dawn Fan. It wouldn't make sense for me to go for a light screen up against a Dawn Fan. Plus, you were sitting there trolling me the whole time. Oh, I've got Brick Kabalion. I'm going to just shatter your screen anyways. Fuck you.
Yeah, I see what I should have done. Really, is gone to Slowbro and like just basically stalled you out of like everything because you're not gonna do anything to me with psychic. But I wanted to be offensive and aggressive and all like, "Rawr, I'm killing you," but
You
it
called
didn't work.
40% to Kabalion nothing? What the hell, man? How was doing 40% to Psychic with Kabalion nothing?
No, Slowbro. I said Slowbro.
Oh, Slowbro. Whatever. Baylife. So, Gengar comes out, and I'm like, okay, I can't really stay in here much, so I'm going to go out into my, Ferrothorn. And this whole time, I'm like, okay, you know what? You have Hidden Power Fire. I know you have Hidden Power Fire. You seem like the kind of person who would run Hidden Power Fire on a Gengar. So,
I was like, no, I don't. So I went for Focus Blast because I'm like, he's gonna switch to his stupid Vaporeon because you were like, oh, I brought especially defensive Vaporeon. It should be physically defensive, but especially defensive, this and that, and blah, blah, blah. And I thought you'd switch out, but you didn't. And then, fuck, you live.
I know.
What is that, 45? You said 42. You told me 42. You're a liar.
42, 45, they're right next to each other on the keyboard. Shut up.
No, you're a liar.
I am no liar. You have a dead Gengar, Baylife.
Yeah.
You have nothing. You have a dead Gengar. So, yeah, basically he kind of overpredicted there, kind of shot himself in the foot, but you know what? That's just how shit rolls sometimes.
Well,
so
the thing is, Hidden Power Fire would not necessarily have KO depending on the roll. I think it was
exactly.
But I think it probably would have, because I think, if I remember, it was like around 260 to like 300. Mm-hmm. So probably, and you were like 265, so it probably...
It was a very very close call. That's all we need to do. So, fucking Virizion is all in here, and I don't know why, but I was like scared shitless of this thing. I'm like, oh my god, this thing, because the only thing that I could really like touch it with was Musharna, of course, but seeing as how he had the 2 other goats, I was like, you know what? He's gonna be smart. He's not gonna bring 3 freaking physical attackers. He's gonna have this one be, a calm minding set. So the whole time I'm like, God, this freaking Virizion is gonna just sit here and just wreck my parade. So he sets up one Calm Mind. He kills off my Ferrothorn with the Focus Blast. The setting up the Calm Mind really didn't matter. I set up Rock because I was like, you know what? This is going to be crucial against these 2 fighting types and a ground type, and then a Slowbro with Regenerator. Baylife.
I'm just glad you didn't paralyze me, because then I would have been mad, even though I have no speed investment, because this is actually a specially tanky Virizion set.
Yeah,
that I made a long time ago.
Yeah, this whole entire time I had no idea. Like, what I'm just thinking, okay, this is like either like a timid or like a modest Virizion, especially defensive. But I didn't see any life orb recoil whenever he went for the Focus Blast. So I'm like, okay, well, he just had leftovers. Whatever. So, I go out to my Machamp, which was actually a choice band in Machamp that has close combat, ice punch. It doesn't even matter because I got credit, so whatever.
Yeah, and it should have mattered. Even though I was +2, it would have only done like 50%, and then light screen, so it would have been like a quarter. But I don't know. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I would have had to go through light screen because if it didn't, so the crit definitely mattered, even though I said it didn't before. But that's fine because we don't care because Volcarona's in here and he's going for a quiver dance and he thought he was slower because he's all like, oh, you're going to be timid. And I'm like, no, I'm calm. And then I'm going to go for Focus Blast and I'm going to miss, which I'm like, damn it, that probably would have almost killed you. And then he's going to Fire Blast me and that's going to almost kill me. And yeah, when Rich found out that I was calm max special defense with max HP and +2, he's like, holy shit.
I actually didn't even know that he was that sad until I watched his video that he posted like 15, 20 minutes ago. I thought he was still, offense, and then I'm like, wait, why the hell does your Virizion have 386 hit points? And he was like, because it's max HP. I'm like, what are you, max HP, max speed? I'm like, no, I'm calm. I'm like, what? And then, so I at least set up one Quiver Dance, and that does like 60% to a max HP, max special defense, calm freaking Virizion that has like...
With +2.
With +2. That has like 129 base special defense. It's like, what the hell? And then he brings in this slow bro. And I'm just like, both of us thought this Fire Blast hero was a crit, but I mean, God, Volcarona! I'm seriously gonna have to build a new team and just base it around Volcarona. Like, seriously.
Didn't NVZ do that with like Hexorus and Volcarona or something? Like months ago?
Probably, I think so.
Probably. Volcarona is a great Pokemon. It's just, again, just the Stealth Rock. Like, if Stealth Rock didn't exist, so many more Pokemon would be more viable. I mean, a lot of people would say Charizard, but I would disagree. I'm thinking more Yanmega.
Hey, don't rip on Charizard.
I'm not ripping. I'm not saying he's a bad Pokemon. I'm just saying he's not necessarily going to sweep OU just because Stealth Rock disappear.
You never know. You never know. Charizard could be like Rape Fest. Don't you doubt me. Don't even argue with me.
I would say Moltres is the better fire flying type.
Fuck Moltres, Charizard all the way, Bay Life.
But I'm more thinking Volcarona, obviously, because he is OU still. And then Yanmega would be a big threat. And just like a lot of like other just flying types. I mean, like Staraptor, I'm sure would at least move up from BL because I love Staraptor, but he never gets used.
Well, Radicorus, because everyone uses it. Oh, okay, here we go. Fun part of the match. So, I bring in this Mamoswine, right? And, again, because I was having major SD card issues, or not micro SD card, like adapter issues, and since this old save file, I was like, you know what, I'm going to bring a Mamoswine. So this is a 4th gen Mamoswine set. It has Ice Shard, Earthquake, Stone Edge, and Superpower. So, I don't have Icicle Crash, so I'm not going to be able to, like, do any bit hard damage aside from, like, Ice Shard to either his Donphan or this Slowbro, but the Slowbro is just going to be like, oh, Ice Shard, okay, nom, I'll use the Icicle Bits to, like, cool my drink or some shit. So this freaking Donphan's back in here, and I'm like, okay, you know what? It's okay. I got a Donphan. This is going to do damage. And I'm like, okay, this might be a 2-hit KO. This just might, maybe. It's, the self-rep damage factored in, the leftovers, that looked like it was about 50%. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just go for another one. Let's kill it. I was so under the impression he was a different Donphan set, but look, this.
Yes.
This.
Living at 5 HP.
10% of a millionth of a smidgen.
He thought I was max defense, max HP, but I'm actually max attack, adamant. Like
I know. I wasn't expecting to die from that stupid Earthquake either. I'm like, what the hell? Why? What?
I know, it was funny. Like I was telling him, I'm like, oh my god, why are your hits all doing so much damage? And then I hit him with the Earthquake, and he's like, why is yours doing so much? I'm like, dude.
Shut up. That was, oh my god, I still can't, it's always been in my mindset that anybody who runs Slowbro runs max HP, max defense, impish, never out of it. And then he was all like, no, check this smoking, blah, 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 Apparently it's, damn it, whatever. See, this is why I needed somebody else over here, because last time I narrated, I called Reflect Light Screen. And now I'm calling Donphan Slowbro, because the two totally correlate. Anyways, so back to actually focusing on something. So he decides to slack off. I decide to light screen.
And I told him at this point, I'm like, I have a very, very, very small chance of winning. And he assumed, he's like, oh, you're going to toxic stall me, which is stupid because he has synchronized. And then he told me he had heal bell on Vaporeon, which it should, but it doesn't because it has toxic.
But I was trolling. I was trolling.
I was talking about the Ice Beam freeze. So I was legitimately going to try and freeze his Musharna with Ice Beam, and then he just thawed and it wouldn't matter. But yeah.
Knowing some of my luck, I just like stay frozen the whole time. So back to this stupid Vaporeon. You guys want to know how old of a save file I had? You're gonna probably see in like 30 some odd seconds. So anyways, I go for the toxic because like I told him I was actually trolling and bluffing that I had.
You told me you had. You're like, I have toxic, yes, and I just didn't buy your bullshit sarcasm.
Which you really should. Okay, here, watch. You want to see the stupidness? This thing has surf! It freaking has surf! And I grabbed it and didn't even look at the moveset really. I'm like, wait, this has toxic? And in my head, I'm like, oh my god, this thing has surf. This thing doesn't have scald. This is so old! So, yeah, basically, in short, the Donphan died to a special water attack that may or may not be scald. So,
HP water.
HP water. Why would you run Hidden Power on something that gets better stab moves than HP Water?
Because HP Water is hard to tell what it is. You go for that HP, they're like, what is it? I think it's grass or electric, but no, it's water.
What is super... what is... Hold on. Grass isn't... What typing is both grass, water, and electric super effective against? Or rather, what Pokemon is grass, water, and electric all super effective against?
Yeah,
there isn't one. Good call, Zell.
Wait.
No, I can't wait. There's another, like, probably 30 or so seconds left in the actual video footage. Doesn't mean we just can't just bullshit talk on about other stuff in the meantime, just for trolling purposes. We're still waiting, by the way, just so you know.
I was gonna say like an Omastar, but the thing is, it doesn't because water's neutral.
Exactly. Well, it's neutral against water because rock and water. Okay, and there he decided to run because we both didn't want to toxic stall, and I had work, and then I was like, I'm not gonna spend the last hour I had before work in a random toxic stall match. So we both decided just run.
But then you ended up spending it like rambling with me and Chase.
Yeah, I did, but that was the time better spent rambling.
And then I had to tell you, I'm like, don't you have to go to work? And you're like, nah.
Hey, no one cares about the work. Okay, the video reverted back up to that. You know what? Screw it. Where's that? Here, I'll put that one picture of all those like league champions in there. We'll just take that over for the rest of the picture. Because again, Bay Life.
Yes.
But
you need to explain what Bay Life is, because you keep saying it, but probably none of your viewers know who TSM or League of Legends are.
Okay, basically, for those of you who don't play League of Legends, there's this one like really, really popular team on League of Legends. They're called TSM or Team Solo Mid. And basically, they just kind of have this little saying, just like whenever they just like pretty much like give no shits about something, they just say, just fuck it, Bay Life.
Yep, because they live in the Bay, and they, their life is very casual and just kind of, fuck it.
Yeah, pretty much so. Okay, so, anyways, kind of getting back onto an actual topic of relevance.
Yes.
This guy who's sitting here and doing this with me, again, I don't know why he's here, but I mean, while he's here, you might as well just go ahead and go check him out, because he's actually a pretty freaking awesome, cool dude who, like I actually mentioned, just did finish uploading 1 year of consistent daily uploads. Like I said, I've been doing this shit for like 5 years. I have never seen anyone do that. So definitely, if you do not know who this man is already, please go educate yourself. And
you also need to remember, I did do the occasional PMP upload too. So some days I was literally doing 2 videos. But
this guy's
not
insane.
That much.
This guy's insane. This guy's crazy.
Definitely.
So yeah, like I said, go check him out. He's an alright guy to talk to, as you can kind of tell already. But anyways, yeah, I think that's about it. Do you have any closing thoughts, Zell?
I hope you guys enjoyed.
And he really does mean that. I mean, maybe he doesn't, but, we're just gonna say he does.
Hey.
What?
No. Don't No,
What?
that's wrong. No, I do mean it. Shut up.
Do you? Do you?
Yes.
You mean it on
Yes.
your videos? Do you mean it on mine?
Yes.
If you say so. Okay. Anyway.
InertFury, user rich.
Okay. Anyways, no, seriously. Thank you guys for randomly watching. I really do appreciate it. I don't know about Zell, but I really do. Again, go check him out. His link will be in the description. I'll probably do other shenanigans. And I thank you all, and I'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.